All right. So if you're not tuning in, this is GSC Sports Talk. We had a technical difficulty going on right now. You know what I'm saying? But if you ain't heard me the first time,
what month is it?
It's September.
And what you said September is?
Man, September. You can go outside. You feel that nice, cool, brisk, cool air out. It's getting a little bit colder outside. It's getting little bit cooler outside. And it can only mean one thing. One thing only.
What that mean?
It means NFL back, man. The NFL is back. And I'm here for it, man. I'm here for it. There ain't nothing like it. The excitement that's going on right now in the National Football League. Of course, college football already started. But it's getting that time, man. It's getting that time. The National Football, NFL is back. College football back. 2K25, NBA 2K25 is back. Right, NCAA, college football is back. And Deion Sanders keep losing.
There we go. That's my energy. See, you playing. Playing.
See,
hold on. You gotta introduce the show, man.
I'm getting ready to.
I'm just saying,
I'm getting ready to.
You on your soliloquy too long.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to. Hey, this is GSC Sports Talk. What we doing for the coaches?
By the coaches.
Because we are the coaches, you did.
Number one, in case you didn't know what he was talking about, sports podcast. Why?
Because our mama said so.
Because our mama said so.
Love you, mama.
Before you get going, before you get, real deep real quick, let's get to the comments real quick.
Okay.
We got a surprise for y'all. It's going to be funny to me. I don't know about y'all, but this is a surprise on the list. Number one, sports podcast.
In the decade.
Of the decade. That is our mother right there. Y'all wave from y'all phones or y'all cameras or whatever y'all got going. We appreciate the look.
This new Nike shirt that y'all got me for my birthday, so I appreciate y'all. I don't know if I wore this already, but hey, if I did, cool. If I did.
Chelsea says hello to everybody. I see the new picture. I see you. Good evening, Miss LaShawn Howard.
Good evening.
Our very elegant cousin, if you will. Sorry, we're gonna skip past it. Yep. There we go. Happy Tuesday.
Miss Tanya.
I screwed up. I screwed the pooch, y'all. It's a lot of things we trying to do before we get down here. All right, mama, we get it. You couldn't hear us.
Hello, guys. Cover season. Yes, it
Shout out to Eric Bellinger. Okay, y'all don't know nothing about that. Hey, but you will. I got a pick by him. I got a pick by him. I'm counting on y'all to get me through my 2 miles.
And we got you, Sade. We got you.
We're going to get you through the 2 miles and then...
Them 2 miles going to be easy work.
More.
Easy work.
Football season. And
brisk is the word for fall. And that's what we going to.
It ain't brisk, is it?
It's brisk. Cool.
It's
lovely weather. Lovely weather. After this August that we had, I think we definitely needed it. I ain't gonna lie, I think we definitely needed it.
Divas need someone to shout, your team is trash to.
Oh, man.
We're gonna get into that. And good evening, G. R. Houston Jack. How you doing?
What's going on?
We ain't gonna bore y'all with too much. We ain't do nothing but watch football.
That's it, man.
That's about it. We watch football. It's that time of the year, as my brother said so much. But before we get going, there's a couple things we gotta do. We want to welcome all the new people here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we want to make sure we invite you back, just as the deacons do in church.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
We want to welcome y'all. We want to invite y'all back to my repeat offenders. I'm saying this with a little breath in my lung. I appreciate y'all.
We appreciate it.
And if everybody can follow these prompts here, as you so surely should. I'm stuttering a little bit. These right here. It is Tuesday, September 10th, and we have the week 1 of NFL football season that is taking place. We also got some college games that we'll talk about. And I'm not sure what else you got on here, but we're going to get to that too, and then we'll get to our segment. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started.
Let's get to it, man.
Let's get started. We're going to start with the NFL?
Yes, sir. Let's start with the NFL. Let's see what's going on.
So we will start with the NFL. Very exciting games, very exciting times, very exciting we'll say a week one. It started off with the Baltimore Ravens, Kansas City Chiefs in a toe tapper
bro.
that could have defined a season-defining win, if you will, even though it was game one. But the Kansas City Chiefs pulled that off. Philadelphia Eagles and the Green Bay Packers.
Yeah, man. Jordan Love might be sidelined.
Dynamite he is.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry. He is
He
sidelined.
definitely sidelined.
But let's get to the first one. Like I said, Baltimore, Kansas City. Did you see anything that Baltimore could have done to prevent them from losing?
They never threw the ball further than a yard, 1.9 yards down the field in the first half. They didn't throw it down the field. They only threw it side to side. Kansas City did their thing as usually they did. And as usual, they had receivers drop the balls because it could have been a way worse score. Both defenses showed up. Lamar Jackson showed up at the very end, as he so much has done throughout his career. He kind of had to take it on his own shoulders and rely on certain weapons. And they didn't get it done.
Yep, they didn't. He didn't get it done. And I mean, he was, I ain't gonna say struggling, but you could tell, especially in the first half, that he was exhausted because he was running all over the place, trying to get the receivers to get open, and of course he picking up yardage as well, being in the backfield. But yeah, like we were looking at the game, they never went downfield, or he never threw it downfield. Derrick Henry did get a touchdown in the first quarter, I believe, but I mean, they need to do something different where they can use Derrick Henry a little bit more. And like you had stated, he may have to learn how to get in the shotgun and start toting that ball from the shotgun. It's a new day. So unless he can get that going, then it might be a long season for Baltimore.
Yeah, and then we're only gonna go over certain games because that's what the extra episode in the week is. We can't go through them all. It's a lot of games, a lot of things with college football, a lot of things to talk about in general. So I guess Russian roulette, you pick the next game you want to talk about.
Arizona Buffalo.
Arizona Buffalo, 34-28. Arizona did not get the win, but they looked good. The Buffalo Bills pulled it out. To me, they had very glaring weaknesses, defense being the main thing. But I'll ask you first before I go into my in-depth thing.
Okay. But also, for everybody out there, put an M for your music picks, and at the end, we're going to let y'all know the music picks.
Yes. What are you listening to? What you can see on the screen right now is for the music picks. The music picks are something that's very near and dear to our heart. We love music. It intertwines with sports. And we just want to share that experience with you. So we give our 2 picks apiece at the end of the episode. And we ask that you guys submit y'all's, put an M next to the artist, song, album, bop, pop, rock, all that stuff. You put it next to it, we'll shout it out at the end. Thank y'all in advance. Y'all been doing tremendous. We appreciate it. Yep. Arizona Buffalo.
Yeah,
go ahead.
All right. Good game. Buffalo low-key was struggling. Marvin Harrison only had 5 yards? 4 yards. I apologize. He only had 4 yards. He didn't do too much out there, but he was wide open. I don't know if you saw the clip where he was wide open, wasn't even the defender near him. But I don't know if Kyler Murray went out of bounds or he was just running for his life. Who knows? But Buffalo got the win. And you know what? Thursday, I can't wait. Buffalo, Miami, division rivalry game going down. I can't wait for it. But Arizona, they look pretty good, even though they didn't get the win. But everybody has a thing going on. It's a different day, so hey, we'll see what happens. What about you? Next game, Russian roulette.
If we had a little picker wheel, it'll go around, but I'm gonna just choose this game. Next game that I will choose will be the Los Angeles Rams versus the Detroit Lions. This was a prove-it game, if you will, if Detroit was real or not. Detroit showed and improved. They struggled a bit on offense, but their running game really shined. Their defense seems to have stepped up a bit more. They still got some kinks to work out, as does every other team. But then also, Los Angeles Rams may have lost their star wide receiver, Puka Nacua, but Cooper Kupp is a name that is blossoming again. And you just have to wonder what the LA Rams and all that motion look like as the year goes on. Right. And it's very imperative, just like most other franchises, if their quarterback ain't healthy, your season is kaput.
Yep, man. He got nicked up a little bit in that game, but Yeah, Detroit defensively wise, LA was pretty much doing what they wanted to on offense, especially in the first half. Matthew Stafford just throwing little 5-yard passes and letting the receivers do what they do. Detroit run game was pretty good, but Jared Goff, we paid you that money, man. We need you to show out a little bit more, man. He almost threw a couple of interceptions, but I think LA would have won if Matthew Stafford didn't throw that pick in the end zone before the half was over with. But hey, look, it is what it is. LA, I think they would be just fine. They don't have Aaron Donald on there anymore, so I think the league is happy that he is retired right now.
Could be.
Yeah, I definitely think they happy that he retired. So yeah, man.
What you got next?
Let's see, Denver, Seattle. Now
you asking me? Or you want me?
No.
Oh, I ain't know you was
watch that. Dallas, Cleveland.
Dallas, Cleveland. Let us go ahead and shout out the money man. The highest paid quarterback out there right now, $60 million a year. That boy Dak Prescott.
Not going nowhere.
Not going anywhere. Yes, Dak may have got that $60 million and he may have to prove it and his contract got extended and all this great stuff. 230 guaranteed and all that great stuff. The thing that's most important to remember is whoever your agent is, boy, that boy that made his money 20 times over because good God almighty.
I need that man for a lawyer.
I think it was just very crazy how if you follow football and anything that concerns the Cowboys, they held this to the very end with signing CeeDee Lamb and signing Dak Prescott. They didn't get Michael Parsons, but he'll get taken care of next year. But the way Dallas seems to want to do it, seems like it's nothing but wait to the end. Keep talking about us. Keep talking about us. So they signed him
the same day.
The same day
they played.
Had they played at noon, they would have had to gotten this done at 8 o'clock, but they signed him at 11 something Eastern time, if I'm not mistaken. They had a kickoff for 3:25 because they were the game of the week. It was just sad. Like, no, nobody in their right mind thought that y'all were not going to pay Dak. Didn't know what the number was, but I knew he wanted to be higher than anybody else, and rightfully so with his numbers, with him looking as equal to who we think is the best quarterback in the league, which is Patrick Mahomes, outside of playoff numbers. But at the end of the year, people, it's only one team to win the Super Bowl. So as much as people, I guess we live in Dallas, as much as people sit up here and talk about Dak Prescott and what he does or does not do when the playoffs come, at the end of the day, I don't think y'all would have beat the Chiefs no way. I'm sorry. You asked about the game. I apologize.
Oh yeah. Back to the game at hand. They clearly dominated the Cleveland Browns with Deshaun Watson not showing up. He had a horrible game. I don't know what was going on with them. Dallas looked like the better team on offense, defense, and special teams. I feel bad for Cleveland. Like y'all couldn't do anything because Dallas, I hate to say it, they are that good of a team, especially on offense and defense. CeeDee Lamb, of course, he did his thing. That defense with the rookie linebackers as well. They were just all over the field, and Deshaun Watson couldn't throw it to who he wanted to throw it to. But I did see that they picked up Kadarius Toney from the Kansas City Chiefs. So Cleveland, hopefully Kadarius could not go off sides and catch the ball. Hopefully, but hey, y'all need something need to change because what y'all showed me on Sunday, it seemed like y'all was unprepared, and the defense can only do so much. They are a good defensive team, but y'all were just going against the juggernaut against Dallas last Sunday. So
yeah. What I'll say is this. Let me get to the comments before I say anything. I'm on here to say we will win the NFC South. With that said, Cousins has 15 minutes left to show me something before he needs to sit down. Spencer, don't worry whether you was tuned in or not.
We're gonna talk about you anyway. We're gonna talk about it.
No, I was gonna make sure I sent you the time that I started. So your time is coming, dear brother. Just wait. Is that really worth it though? I saw that question, so I wanted to make sure. Do I believe he's worth it? Yes. So at the end of the day, can they get a better quarterback than him? That's not a veteran right now. Because if you bring a rookie in, a rookie is no better than him. outside of his playoff woes, it's 12 wins that he's been attributed to. Remember, Mike McCarthy lied to us 2 years ago and said that he got rid of Kellen Moore, the old offensive coordinator, because they were throwing the ball too much. And that's all they did last year.
And that's what they did on Sunday.
And that's what that's because they ain't got no running game. But yes, do I think he's worth it? Absolutely. Any other team would be happy to have him. I believe that if Dallas was smart, because I won't put all the woes on him. I know a lot of people put everything on the quarterback. But if Dallas was smart, I would take the ball out of his hands in the playoffs if he's that terrible. That means you might have to do the thing that you said you like doing, Mike McCarthy.
That's right.
So, yes, do I think he's worth it? The quarterback market calls for quarterbacks to get paid $55+ million. Yeah. I'll ask you this, G, and you can answer here in the chat, and I'll make sure we highlight that. Do you think Tua Tagovailoa is worth $55 million? Because I don't. But the quarterback market calls for it. And last thing I'll say this, so we get to comments, then you can get back into it too. The thing that I'll say with this is simply this. Dallas did it to themselves. If you'd have paid Prescott at the beginning of the offseason, then he wouldn't be at $60 million. And I'm not sure what their talks and negotiations were, but I just feel that they held the trigger too long.
Yeah, right.
Didn't fire it. You tried to show your hand, but they did this last time with Dak Prescott. They did this last time with any big-time free agent or potential free agent. They wait till the last minute, sign them, all the dramas with them. Then it's a big letdown at the end of the day.
If you're gonna pay him, man. Don't wait till the last waking moment and then breaking news, Dak just got paid. Like you could have been did that if you wanted to.
Yep.
Yeah, take all of that. But yeah, I agree with what you had said. Is he worth it? Yes. If you ask me, I would love. I say it all the time, and I say it to a lot of Cowboys fans outside. I tell them I would love to have Dak Prescott on my team. Y'all just don't know how good y'all have it.
Yep.
And it would be great if he was on the team, but he's not. But again, he is worth it. Especially throwing the ball, he can pretty much do everything. The only thing that he don't do that he used to do, which got him to this point, was he could run the ball when he wanted to. But he had a nice little injury where he don't run. He pretty much don't run anymore. But yeah, I think he's worth it. I think he's worth it.
Let me get to these real quick. I need his agent at my next job interview. Absolutely. He's actually worth the money, as you can see.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
That game, the Cowboys were supposed to win. I absolutely agree with you. I thought it was going to be closer because I thought that Sean would do a little bit better. And as much as I was making excuses, talking about the line and things like that, which is it's not an excuse, it's the truth. The line was putrid. So was Deshaun Watson. Joe Flacco got it done last year with that same offensive line, give or take a few pieces. Yeah. So can't make too much of it. Speaking of,
hey, everybody, what's going on? All right, hello. Well, it's just the first game. Dallas will do what Dallas does.
And that's all we gotta hang on to. G, at the end of the day,
they gonna do what they do.
They got away with a highway robbery, so that is what it is. Yo, what up, CJ?
The man himself.
What up, brother? Let's see. I don't believe most of these quarterbacks are worth the money they're getting.
I agree. I feel you on that.
I'm not going to disagree with you, but they made this game like this for the quarterbacks. Yeah. So, of course, they're the ones that get most of the money. And it's made for wide receivers, too.
Quarterback is 7-on-7. Just think about it like that. It's pretty much 7-on-7.
Cousins is worth $2.23 right now, so I missed
Matty Ice.
Hey, listen, I'll say this: you have him $2.23 rated too high. He's not worth 2 days' supplies, and that's the truth. Whether he's still injured or not, I can tell you this: just like we did with Matty Ice, Kirk Cousins will be on the ground a lot when the Saints here to play.
Oh, we're gonna put him on his ass.
Watson's time is up. He isn't him anymore. No, he isn't. I think he's very much so inside his head. His psyche is not the same. He's not the same ever since those allegations and him being shipped out of Houston. It hadn't been the same.
It's a lot. And then another allegation came out, but hey, that's neither here nor there. I think he is inside of his own head. He ain't been the same since y'all. Cleveland, y'all the biggest fools because y'all paid him all that money for whatever reason. I have no earthly idea.
All right, you got one more game.
Oh.
So pick your game.
The Saints and Carolina Panthers.
All right.
How we look?
So we were supposed to win that game, and that's one.
Right.
Our defense looked better, which they were never bad. But we finally got something out of Derek Carr that I didn't think we would ever see, and that's him throwing the ball further than 10 yards down the field. With that being said, Carolina is not a team that we have to worry about. This team we got to play Sunday is going to be a good measuring stick.
Right.
The New Orleans Saints play the Dallas Cowboys. We will not be in that game, but the New Orleans Saints play the Dallas Cowboys.
And our spirits will be.
Yes. If a good showing happens, I may ease off of Derek Carr a little bit, y'all. I might ease off. But if he come out there and sink out the joint, get Spencer Rattler in there. If he stick up the joint against the Cowboys, I'm going to make a shirt or a sign or something. And every time I come on this podcast, that's the thing I'm holding up.
Spencer Rattler is our secret weapon that I don't want nobody to know about.
But go ahead real quick.
But back to our game, the Saints won against Carolina. Of course, like you had said, we supposed to win. On both sides of the ball, we did what we supposed to do. We got interceptions. We had turnovers. We had sacks. Receivers doing a thing. Defensively wise, we did our thing. I loved it. I loved it. That was our first game, but we have a true test coming up this Sunday. And if we can keep it close with Dallas, if we can score some points, we get some turnovers, then I think we'll be just fine. But we need to go down there and we need to score.
Yeah.
We need to score.
Much like Spencer said, he's an Atlanta Falcons fan. Boo. He's an Atlanta Falcons fan. I know a Tampa Bay Buccaneer fan. So we got people in the NFC South that are all affiliated with us. No Carolina fans. Well, I know one, but we don't talk like we used to. But I know one. No, we're not gauging anything from Carolina, but we did look good. We dominated, which is usually, if you know anything about the Saints history, we play down the competition a lot.
Yes, sir.
So this was very eye-opening. And much like our lovely cousin just said, don't let up on Carr. I'm not.
Not at all. This is your one game.
That's why I'm not hyping it up. Sunday will be a game that we can determine some things, see some things, and we'll see if he's really improved or not.
Right.
I have one game, and we know what game that is, but want to make quick mission. Chicago, Tennessee. Caleb Williams, where the hype came from? My man only had 93 yards, and it was terrible. I told y'all, I'm telling y'all, he's going to be set up for failure the way they got this organization, this situation going. If he don't show up, it's not gonna look good.
Man, my thoughts, yeah, he ain't look like number one overall pick to me. Yeah, just my opinion. Again, I'm gonna say Jaden Daniels, even though they lost by 17 against Tampa Bay, he showed some good signs for a number two pick. I mean, 153. Then he had a couple of rushing yards and everything. Jaden Daniels did his thing. But Tampa Bay was Baker Mayfield showing what he worth.
Really quick, want to make sure we just name a couple more games. I know we're going through them all. We're not going to talk about them. Seattle, Denver, were you shocked?
Not shocked.
Not shocked at all. Washington, Tampa Bay, not shocked at all.
Right.
I can speak for both of us. Houston, Indianapolis.
Again, I was shocked.
Again, we will. I don't know if you're going to do it, but be going in depth on the extra episode that's coming this week. I'm letting y'all know. It might drop tomorrow if I can get it done. But with Houston, Indianapolis, I was not shocked. Anthony Richardson is the piece to unlock them, and he does wild, crazy, tremendous things. With that being said, again, like I think G and I were texting, this is just what it's going to be. This is why I say the AFC South is definitely tougher than what it used to be. These are going to be the type of games you're going to be in. I think Houston has the makeup, the pieces, the coach, the will, determination, or whatever to be great. So they're gonna win these close games like they did Sunday. But it was a barn burner though. It was a barn burner, man. If Anthony Richardson stays healthy, you can expect games like this.
And stay healthy and don't rap, bro. Do not rap. I don't want to hear you rapping, dog.
What's up with them? It's Florida boys that do
it. In Florida, bro, do not. I don't want to hear you rapping, dog. No, leave rapping alone. Leave it alone. That's all I can say. But it was a good game, man. I enjoyed watching the times we was flipping back and forth.
The Bears. No, you got it. It's quick.
The Bears.
There you go. The Bears. There you go. Rob taught me that one. Defense showed up. That's what.
That's all he gets
hey,
us
hey,
anyway.
don't do that. We're not going back to 85 Bears. Y'all got a franchise determined quarterback. No. I was embarrassed for the Bears.
I was too.
The Bears.
The Bears.
Oh yeah, Richardson
Richardson is a
is
beast. Yeah.
crazy.
And him throwing off his back foot for the touchdown, like 60 yards, bro. That was insane.
I believe most fans do want competition. You're gonna have some of those that are gonna be disappointed because their teams aren't gonna be worth a hill of beans, but at least be competitive.
At least it be competitive.
Yeah.
And that's what we got. The only blowout games was us, Dallas, and everybody else. Ain't gonna.
It was pretty.
Everybody else was pretty tight. That Washington, Tampa Bay. Besides that, that's only 3 games that don't count right now. Yeah. Everything else is good. That's why I love the NFL.
Yeah. When it comes to the last thing that we're gonna talk about, this is the last NFL team. I'm not even gonna bore y'all with these details. Atlanta and Pittsburgh. Terrible game on both sides. I was shocked that it was that bad.
In Pittsburgh.
I didn't know who was going to win. If it wasn't for Pittsburgh defense, I believe Atlanta would have won, and it wouldn't have been pretty regardless. Kirk Cousins, as we've said before, is not the answer, and Atlanta paid him $100 million. Here's the sad part about it. Although they may not face another tough defense like the Pittsburgh Steelers, people are going to get this game tape, and they're going to exploit the heck out of this. If he does not get the ball out of his hand when he tends to hold it a lot, he makes rash and brash decisions at the end of the day. Bijan Robinson is their most expensive, explosive weapon that they have. Drake London will drop a ball in a heartbeat. Pitts, the tight end, he disappears sometime. And I can't tell you who else they got. Oh, by the way, the offensive line still ain't good either.
Hey, I love it. Atlanta, please keep stinking up the joint. We appreciate it here at Who That Nation. Keep doing y'all thing, man. Keep doing what Atlanta does, man. Just keep losing for us. Keep losing. Y'all make yourselves look bad. I think Penix might be playing. Again, like I said, Kirk Cousins, 36 years old. Coming off.
Don't do that. Don't. Oh, you talking about Kurt? I thought you were talking about Penix. I like don't do that.
Coming off Achilles injury, Penix Jr. got 2 new legs. Man, it's looking bad. And he old too. Even though he ain't old. I'm joking on that.
He only 26. He is old though. He is old for the NFL. So is Bo Nixon. He ain't look that good either. Yeah. Let me add Nico Collins. Nico Collins, absolutely a fan of him. Tank Dell. Like I said, I cheer for Houston. I definitely go for Baltimore. Of course, the Saints is number 1, but I definitely have some sprinkles of teams I at least cheer for, root for, and definitely make sure I watch out for. So Houston, so far, off to a good start. I mean, it's only 1 game, but we shall see because now that everything ain't a surprise no more, that's when the real test starts.
Down, we get up. All right. So
Atlanta doing Atlanta things.
Yes, sir.
A lot of things.
All right.
Lots of things. Yes. Last comment for we. Yeah, this take us right. The football player that was arrested and
Tyreek Hill.
Yeah. We are definitely gonna talk about him. He just needs to obey what they asked him to do. The situation could have turned out much worse. We will get to that in 1 second. We are gonna get to that in 1 second. But that's not bad advice.
But in breaking news. I don't know if you know this. Al Horford retired from basketball from the NBA.
I'm glad I got his win.
He got his one. That's all he said he needed. He said, and I quote, "I've worked 17 years for this, and I can now proudly say I'm a champion. My basketball mission is complete." And sir, farewell. We're gonna get on this WNBA real quick. Angel Reese, I don't know if we said this last. Yeah, we said this last time. All right, for Caitlin Clark. I just want to list off some things from Miss Clark. Mm-hmm. Most points generated in a single game. Mm-hmm. All right. Most assists in a single game, 19. First triple-double by a rookie, twice. Leads league in assists per game. Leads league in 3-pointers made. Leads league in rebounds by a guard. Most career 25-point, 10-assist games. Fastest player to 350 points and 150 assists. Most All-Star votes in W. That don't mean that. Most assists by a rookie in an All-Star game. First rookie to record 400 points, 100 rebounds, and 150 assists. Most threes in the game by a rookie, 7. Most assists in a rookie season, on pace to set record for most assists in a season, most points / assists, double-doubles, first player to lead the league in assists and top 10 score, become the 24 Rookie of the Year. I think so. If you haven't heard, it ain't even no debate right now. Angel Reese, love her. She did her thing this season, but clearly, and she's out the playoffs. Caitlin Clark is in. If you ask me my opinion, Caitlin Clark, Rookie of the Year.
So
might be in the MVP conversation. You want to be honest?
Hold on. Here's the thing. Caitlin Clark did her thing this year. Angel Reese did her thing. A lot of rookies did. Rakia Jackson for the LA Sparks did her thing. Like
everybody.
She's the one that's highlighted. That's what the media chooses to do. I feel you with that. If she gets Rookie of the Year, I have no objections.
Okay.
Where I look at people where they need to pump their brakes.
MVP.
Who the MVP?
Oh, Angel Wilson.
So I don't care who else is out
discussion.
There ain't nobody else in the discussion. That's one. Number two, all those things you highlighted are great. They cool. She's not the best player on her team because somebody else been scoring more points than her. I know she get the assist, but I don't know. I forgot the young lady's name, but somebody else has been scoring more points than her, right? So she's not doing it alone. I know they want to talk about the assists, but them assists, as we know, don't get them points.
Right.
Whoever make them baskets get them points. And in terms of them making it to the playoffs because of her, she's a reason why they're better. But the team kind of wanted to win too. Not going against you. I'm talking about what people are talking about when they only just talk about her and the things she did. I mean, last time I checked, she ain't passed that mother to herself.
No.
She ain't getting the rebound by herself with them bricks that she put up because she's putting up bricks at the beginning of the season. Yep. So yeah, you got more assists and you got all these assists going because you was kind of stinking up the joint at the beginning. You got a lot of rebounds because them shots wasn't falling. And although you may be hitting them now, you're not the best player of your team hitting these shots. Somebody else is. Yeah, you might assist them and we might glorify the assist. But you ain't the best one that's doing this. And there are others out there. Like I said, people can talk about her three ball and whether she's the best all time and women's ball and all that. I got an argument for Sabrina Ionescu, who just went up against Steph Curry in the NBA All-Star game, shooting from the men's three-point line, who almost won that. If she would have competed against the men, she would have won against the men. She went against just Steph Curry, and Steph Curry said, I had to basically go perfect. Yep. So it ain't Caitlin. I just want people to pay attention to everything. Sabrina Ionescu been doing it. Kobe Bryant disciple. Big forehead from Oregon. Play for the New York Liberty. I feel you. I'm happy you did that. Those are incredible stats. When it comes to the WNBA, it's players that's doing things. She just getting all the attention.
Oh yeah, all right.
And I just want people to make sure as you get ready to watch whoever they go against, don't be surprised if they get swept. It's teams out there that are better.
And we will highlight that if they do get swept.
Hey, ain't no doubt about it.
Ain't no doubt about it, man.
All right, let me get to a couple of these comments, and then we're gonna get started.
It's Atlanta doing Atlanta things. That's true. Yeah, we went over that.
Yep.
My bad. If you can't tell, I'm done with these QBs getting the check and then they play like they have to get ready for game day. I think Kirk Cousins is hurt. He might be.
I believe so. It's hard to come back from an injury like he did in such a short amount of time. And quiet has kept people might talk about the NFC South maybe not being good. Go ask people that played it.
But we know the height of the NFC South. We know what it was.
Yes, mother. This is not about sports, but rest in peace to James Earl Jones, Mufasa. Voice of an angel, if you will. Darth Vader. One of his roles was it Fences? I forgot. He's played in so many things.
Coming to America.
This iconic 93. I didn't know he was that old, but 93.
Oh man.
And a boy from
Mississippi.
M.I. Crickler I.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that man from Mississippi. Yeah.
Those officers were way out of line. That was ego working there. Citizens have rights and they violate. I'll sue them. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah,
I would have sued them. But hey man, what can you do?
Yeah.
Well, you want to get to the next segments or?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, man. All right. So we have our segments. The first one that we have coming up is Flag on the Play.
What's Flag on the Play?
And pretty much what Flag on the Play is when we see any coaches, any players, male or female, do anything egregious, I feel that it's our job as sports enthusiasts to call them out. And with no further ado, one more time.
It's coming.
It's on me. All right. With no further ado, My flag on the play goes to none other than Penny Hardaway. Yes, 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 you heard it right. Penny Hardaway is getting the flag on the play, not only not for winning any conference championships, not only for not winning NCAA tournament wins or anything of that nature, but he dismissed 4 of his assistant coaches. And I want to just jot down, just let y'all know the allegations that were alleged by Mr. Hardaway, Coach Hardaway. Source: the allegations in this anonymous letter that was received by Penny Hardaway on August 27th. Alleges Penny Hardaway authorized a $30,000 payment to DeAndre Williams, with Jermaine Johnson giving the payment to Coach Roy, Dre's handler. Alleges arrangement for an apartment and a $60,000 payment to Emmanuel Acott. Alleges academic counselor and her sister were appointed to do the academics assignments for Malcolm Daneridge and 3 other players. And also, while we at this right now, one of the players I did enjoy watching in college basketball was Javon Quinley, top 5 prospect when he came out of high school from New Jersey. Great basketball player. He was the point guard. He played at Villanova, then transferred to Alabama, did his thing at Alabama, then transferred to Memphis. He said he's done with basketball. He's no longer pursuing the NBA career, doing anything basketball-wise with him playing basketball. But all of these allegations by Coach Hardaway is sad to see. All I can say is, which I say this all the time, if you knew better, you do better. And Coach Hardaway, you need to do better. This was, from what I read, allegedly, this was all bad. You are definitely on a hot seat. If you don't win nothing this season, you might be out of there. If any other NCAA infractions come out, you might be out of there. But just winning alone, you haven't won, and you had a top 5 recruiting class a couple of years ago, 2 times. Yeah, Penny Hardaway, love you as a player, probably great as a man, on and off the court. But as a coach, you need to start doing better. So, flag on the play goes to you, sir.
Yeah, you set me up for a great segue. My flag on the play, one of them, because I got 2. One of my flag on the plays, if y'all follow it, it's a love-hate relationship with Coach Deion Primetime Sanders. That flag on the play, that first one goes to Deion Primetime Sanders. 28-10, lost to Nebraska. They ain't improved anything on their offensive defensive line and got shellacked. They butt whipped. As you say, we're not gonna cuss, but belt to Heine, belt to booty.
Belt to ass, bro. I'm just saying.
You didn't have to do that. But yes, they got the ever-living daylight kicked out of them. They cannot stop the run. They cannot run the ball. They can barely throw the ball. Shedeur Sanders hold on to the ball too long. His brother Shiloh Sanders is not playing for 2 to 3 weeks because of a shoulder injury. Y'all are barely surviving games against decent competition. Haven't even gotten to the meat of your schedule. It's turning out to look like this is going to be just like last season. And all I got to say is, do you believe now? Do you believe now? Anyway, I said it. This part is not hate or animosity. You cannot bring in 45 players last year and then 45 players again this year and expect team chemistry, championship contenders, and anything like that when you have not gelled, when you have not addressed your problems. This is what happens. This is a sad reality. And honestly speaking, you may have heard it here first or second. Just lie to me and tell me you heard it here first. Deion Sanders probably will not be in Colorado next year. I'm not sure if he's going to go to the pros. And before anybody says he doesn't want to coach in the pros, he also never wanted to leave the HBCU, but he did that too. Yeah, I did it. I said it. Well, my second flag on the play goes to the arrest that happened to Tyreek Hill, Miami Dolphins wide receiver. Very unfortunate incident scene. I've seen from yesterday to today, the footage, the different things, very unfortunate. It did not take that level of aggression. Do not have the video because I know they'll flag us. So y'all just gonna have to go watch it yourself.
Go watch it yourself.
But it's one of those things that I don't want to get up in arms about, simply because it ain't that loud like we had said before when we used to record. Everybody was real hyper, real loud, real active. when things were going on, when it was magnified. It's a little quiet now. No sense in getting stirred up right now. To what my mother said earlier, I absolutely agree in terms of could he have done some things different? Not even obey, just do some things different. I saw the footage. I'm watching as an unbiased opinion. No, he did not deserve that excessive force. But you rolling your window up isn't doing anything but inciting them to do stupid things. Not blaming him for doing it, but you inciting them, not that you're doing it on purpose. And he said he didn't want the exposure. Anybody can recognize him. I get it. Right. Now, this is the second time we've had something like this happen in sports. Scotty Scheffler got arrested, booked, and was processed. So the flag on the play goes to, I believe, Miami-Dade Police Department. I forgot which one it is. But then it also goes to, hey, Tyreek, nobody's blaming you. All I'm going to say is this. The most important thing is for you to go play, because that's where you get your check from, and to get back home to your family. And anybody may disagree, but I'll say this. I've never been in this situation. Knock on wood. I hope I never am in this situation. We've seen innocent people get done for less. If he wasn't a celebrity, who knows what would have happened? Or a sports figure, who knows what would have happened? Bro, it's not about proving no manhood or anything like this. It's about getting back home to your family, bro.
Surviving.
You know what it's like to almost lose them because a fire happened last year at your crib. So that's what it's most important about. Not blaming you at all. Just who knows? It might would have still went the same, but get back to that family as fast as you can, bro. That's all I can say. Oh yeah, flag on the play.
Well, I say, man, you still had it in your hand.
My bad. You want to get to yours?
Yes, sir. We have the next segment, when life comes at you fast, and pretty much when life comes at you fast is when you get on that plane and you're on cloud 9, cloud 10, cloud 13, and you had a parachute on. Then you come out the plane, skydiving, and that parachute don't work.
Before he gets going, I just asked him for his permission if I can get to the couple of comments real quick because I didn't see none came in at first. Tyreek Hill was on his rich, black, and for that, I say stop playing. But to take it to that level, those cops were pissed because the car they pulled over cost
more than they make it to.
Absolutely agree.
Combined.
I'll just say complying doesn't equal getting home safety. That's facts. And detaining his teammates was foolishness too. I'm not disagreeing with you at all, G. I actually think you're speaking facts. My whole thing is they've killed for less.
Yep.
And at the end of the day, I can only speak for us too. Our mother wants us to be happy, safe, and healthy.
That's it.
And these people are dumb out here, and they take for less. If he wasn't a celebrity, I think we would have seen something on the news where he probably would have got shot. They were already being physical. I'm not saying anything about being black and proud, being compliant, anything like that. I'm saying for him, the most important thing is him, his wife, his wife, and his kids. I think 3. If that's the case, hey, bro. And he said, give me what it is. But then, like I said, they went the extra mile. Not discrediting them. I mean, not taking anything from them at all. I just want to say for him, it's about getting back home, happy, safe, and healthy. Go ahead, good brother.
All right. So, I'm sorry. I'm about to say flag on the play. When life comes at you fast. When life comes at you fast goes to none other. If you hadn't watched college football, if you did not watch college football, Notre Dame, number 5 team in the country, that just got through beating Texas A&M the week before, lost to unranked Northern Illinois on a field goal kick. Northern Illinois won 16-14 in Notre Dame. 16-14 in Notre Dame.
South Bend.
In South Bend. And they did it. They fought their behinds off. They did what they had to do. It was tough. It was scratchy. It was gritty. It was everything that you could hope for. Northern Illinois delivered. The coach, I cannot think of his name, black head coach, black man. Yeah, that's me. He did his thing. Salute to that man. Thomas Hammock. I apologize. Thomas Hammock did his thing. I gotta salute that man. He carried it. He carried himself, his team in a great way. They came to play and I ain't gonna say dominated, but they competed. They showed that anything is possible in this college football world. You can have the top 5. You have top 5 roster in college football. You can be the top 5 team in college football. You get have the best roster, but it don't mean nothing when you get on that field. Y'all bleed just like I bleed. Y'all tie y'all shoes up just like I tie my shoes up.
Not y'all bleed like I bleed.
Northern Illinois came to play.
Jesus.
And I'm here for it.
Jesus.
Salute to Northern Illinois. They will be on everybody's radar right now. I don't know if they were just that good or Notre Dame was just that bad. The week before, they looked like they looked good. They looked like they were primed for it. Then they played Northern Illinois. Belt to Heine.
Thank you.
Belt to Heine.
Calm down.
Belt to Heine.
Same
with the switch. You know what Northern Illinois did? They told Notre Dame, go outside and go get my switch. I don't want no small switch. I need that big switch. Belt to mama, daddy. You know, you remember. Y'all remember. I had to do that one time.
No, we ain't have switches.
We had
belts.
But I did have to get the switch a couple times.
Also, to your point, something very interesting. After they win against Notre Dame, Northern Illinois is now 25th in the nation.
Hey! Now, again, it ain't how you start, it's how you finish. And who they play? West Illinois? I'm sorry.
No, they play
Buffalo.
They play Buffalo.
Okay, Buffalo.
I think they got a bye week.
Okay, the bye week. Okay. Yeah. Buffalo, okay. Buffalo. All right, so Northern Illinois, if you want to see if you real or not, I need you to be Buffalo. I need you to have that same energy the rest of the season. Y'all should now, if y'all can beat Notre Dame, y'all should be able to be Buffalo, UMass, Northern Illinois. I'm sorry, North Carolina State, Bowling Green. My bad.
They can't beat Bowling Green. Bowling Green, I'm gonna beat Penn State. Bowling Green, I'm gonna beat Penn State.
Hey, I'm just saying, dog. I am just saying.
That'll be their first loss. They're gonna beat North Carolina State. From this for Sean. I love you, kid.
Appreciate it.
Child, on that game, but that doesn't make you believe I can do anything. There you go. Hey, someone always has to win. Why not me? Was the affirmation. Hey, inspiring words from an inspired woman. I appreciate that. That was beautiful right there. That was beautiful. I love it.
We come with the energy, man.
I love it. That was beautiful. I love it. That was great.
All right, so what we have next?
Look, it's a small thing because I got such a big surprise. So my surprise is coming up here next, y'all. Next is the money shot. The money shot is something that I want you to remember, something that you cannot forget. If you hear it, when you hear it, please, I'm begging you, please, come back and listen to this full episode. Because why? Because we that dope. And our mama said this is #1 sports podcast in all the land, decade, and all that stuff.
The universe.
So, you know what I'm saying? Come back and listen to it. Without further ado, here is my money shot.
Hey. Here comes the money! Hey! I got money, y'all! Dollar bills, y'all! I got paid, y'all! Oh, man. How's your money, y'all? It's pumping. How's your money, y'all?
Yeah, that was a surprise, y'all.
I'm with you, bro.
I'm cheesy out here. We got money in this thing. Money, man. We got money in this thing. We got a sponsor. We got Daddy Warbucks in the building, if you will. Anyway, this week's flag on the play. Let me calm down. This week's flag on the play is simply something that we thought we would never see, and I know it's happened before, but we've never seen it live. Y'all, a referee in a football game apologize for making the wrong call. I want to shout out and give all the money to John Hussey. Y'all go look him up because he did this before. He apologized in another game before. This man must have iron and integrity coming out the wazoo. Shout out you, John Hussey. I hope you see this. You, sir, are the greatest referee ever.
And I endorse that. I endorse you, John Hussey. If it was up to me, I want you to referee all our football games because I know you're going to be honest, unlike them people that them zebras that was refereeing our game in 2019.
They cheated us out of Super Bowl opportunity and robbed the world of seeing Breeze versus
Brady. Man. Shout out to John Hussey, man.
Shout out to John Hussey. All right. Let me see. Real money. We cannot confirm or deny
You cannot confirm or deny. But you know what we got.
Yes, we need help. I ain't got no screws. I'm just, y'all understand. I was so happy. I was like, look at all of this. That's all I can tell you.
Hey, man.
All right. We've done enough tomfoolery for the night. Malarkey. We thank y'all for rocking with us. And as usual, we want to end it on something that's very near and dear to us, something that we love, something that we debate with. If anybody who knows us know, we can go deep into a music bag and we'll listen to just about anything, but not everything. No! They
Talk to him.
They did do that. Said I was waiting for you to do it so I can give you the credit. CJ, aka said, Fanny Trojans beat their rivals by dare you by a whopping
50 to 20.
20.
That's how you do it, Ferdy.
Love the money. Hey, y'all naming that for a reason. All right. Let's get to these music picks real quick.
Yes, sir, man.
And this is coming from you guys first, not us, but you guys.
Yeah.
First one we have up here. I don't know why it's so small right here.
Roller Coaster by Tony Braxton and Babyface. Okay. Let's throw back. Oh, sorry. I like it.
Live Out Your Love by Kim
and Tony Braxton. Okay. You on your Tony Braxton wave? Okay.
Yeah.
Upper Marlboro Milk.
Get out of them. I see what you're doing. Get out of them.
Nah, don't. Hey, keep it there.
Get out of them. I said you get out of them. Lost You by Snow Allegra. Love some Snow.
God, love Snow
Allegra. Love her. Hot Music by
Soho.
There you go. Look at that. 20 in this thing.
Yeah.
Right. This is America by Childish Gambino.
Perfect time. Perfect song for what just happened this past Sunday.
That video was crazy. That video was crazy. Outside Your Door by Michelle. Nope, I ain't say it right.
Michelle.
What else? Because I ain't got it.
Dico Ellis. Yeah,
good. You struggle with it because I wasn't gonna get it at all.
too many letters.
Dead Press. Was it
down?
Okay.
Yeah.
Every member of the Falcons
needs to be in Kirk face, asking him, "Are you really down?" Hashtag RBG. Hashtag is bigger than hip hop. It's bigger than hip hop. It is bigger than hip hop.
I just thought about who that was. That's why, man, I stumbled over it so bad. Lifestyle by Rich Gang, Young Thug, Rich Homie Quan. Rest in peace to a real one. This is my running playlist on Sunday. I was feeling it. Man. Hey, you got through because. Never mind. I can't say that's a bad joke.
Man, look again.
That's a bad joke.
Rest in peace to Rich Homie Quan. If y'all don't know, he passed away. Some say it may have been overdose, or it may have been something else.
And others say it was a setup.
Who knows? Exactly. But rest in peace to that man. In the early 2010s, him, Young Thug, they had the joint. They had clubs going crazy. He was doing his thing. He was hot, and then he kind of fell off. And then he was trying to gain some traction back. Yeah, it was one record that he had that I was messing with that he came out with last year or 2 years ago when he was in his
Do the Quan. Do the Quan.
And we do this for you, Quan. Do the Quan. All right.
Oh man.
All right. I know I look crazy doing that. But hey, on my picks.
Hold on.
Okay.
Inde
Gay Ocello. It was really hard one. I'm sorry.
Then Gay Ocello.
Inde
Ocello.
Inde Gay Ocello.
I'm one of them ones. I keep doing this. I'm gonna go back and look at it. Get to these real quick. Yo, man, I just thought about it. I just need to stop by and hang out. What's that?
Come on, bro. Come on, Spencer.
I got you. We hit you later on. I love this song, Chelsea. You're like
your love is like a roller coaster, always up and down. I tried.
I thought you wanted more, and I thought you were gonna do more. Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, it was sad to hear about his passing.
Yeah. I want to know the joke now. No,
I said
after the show. Get here after the show.
you didn't say Belter. You know what? A couple of times. Hey, Rich homie, crawl so you can run, not walk. Hit the quad, hey, hit the quad, hey.
Rest in peace,
Thank you so much. Took me a minute,
first time
man.
too.
I still ain't got it right. I'm gonna go look it up and tell Google to pronounce it to me. All right, man. Well, without further ado, what would be your 2 music picks?
All right, son. These 2 picks. The first one is something new that I was on YouTube. I saw them by these 2 lovely women. The first one is Denise Julia featuring Ty, Twin Flames. Y'all go check that record out. R&B record, nice little record. And also we have a throwback, DMX. Ain't no way y'all gonna stop my shine. Ain't no way, boy.
Not how he sounded.
Ain't no way. But anyway,
ain't no way you gonna stop my shine.
Nah, it wasn't like that. But anyway,
no, I'm talking about the way his voice is.
He had a little melody going on in that one. But hey, y'all go check it out. The first one is Denise Julia featuring Ty, Twin Flames. Great record, great R&B record for the ladies out there, for the women out there. And DMX, ain't no way. This is a good way to get your day started in the morning when you're on your way to work. You need that get up. This is why I call get up music, and that'll get you where you need to be.
No, I get on my thug stuff because I gotta survive.
Ain't no way.
I gotta survive.
That's all it is.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, my picks are from 2 artists that I know and very familiar with, especially the second one. Yaya Ali, Eric Bellinger, Zay France involved. Heard it right before you had came in. It's pretty nice. And it's new. Okay. And the next one is Rick Hyde hits Hybrid Josh, Heroes and Villains. Ricky! That's Rick Hyde. Rick Hyde.
Shout out to Rick, man.
Part of Griselda, one of the I guess you can say last few hip hop groups out there that everybody can kind of spit. But once again, Yaya Ali, Eric Bellinger, Zay France involved, or France. And then Rick Hyde hits Hybrid Josh, Heroes and Villains.
And that's what this world made of, heroes and villains.
They just out here spitting, you know what I'm saying? Everybody a hero and a villain in their own story if they want it. Okay, she heard my joke. Yeah, that's pretty good. Debate is coming on, so y'all got 3 minutes. Oh, that's what we're gonna say. Yeah. Go watch the presidential debate tonight. I believe ABC, probably all the networks, if you will. Yes. Go watch that debate. Should be fire.
Yes, sir.
DMX is the GOAT.
Facts.
Yes, he is. Yep, Spencer. All right, without further ado, last minute here, we want to make sure we thank y'all so much. Like the Deacon say, we want to invite you back if you are a new subscriber. If you are a repeat offender, thank you for always rocking with us. The week is coming to an end, in a sense. But we have football, we got volleyball, if you like that. We got a bunch of things going on that you can watch. And then we'll also have extra things coming out too. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. Once again, this is GNC Sports Talk, where we do it
for the culture.
By the culture.
Because we are the culture, you did.
Hold on 1 second. Let me pause real quick. #1 sports podcast. Why?
Because our mama said so.
Thank y'all so much. Go watch that debate. Thank y'all. Love y'all. And see y'all very, very soon.
Peace.